A long time ago, deep inside a quiet and untouched forest, there lived a wise and kind-hearted saint. He had chosen a life of simplicity. His home was a small cave hidden between tall trees and flowing streams. He owned nothing except a few clay pots, a mat to sit on, and a heart full of compassion. The saint spent his days in meditation, prayer, and helping any living being that came to him in need. Animals trusted him. Birds rested near his cave. Even the wind seemed calmer around him. One evening, as the sun slowly disappeared behind the trees and the forest was wrapped in golden silence, the saint sat near the entrance of his cave. Suddenly, a loud cry broke the peace. A tiny mouse fell from the sky. A crow flying overhead had accidentally dropped it from its beak. The mouse landed hard on the ground, shaking with pain and fear. It had barely survived the fall. Its small body trembled, and its eyes were filled with terror. Seeing this, the saint's heart melted. He gently picked up the injured mouse, carried it inside the cave, cleaned its wounds, and offered it some grains. The mouse slowly calmed down. From that day onward, the mouse began living with the saint. Each morning, the saint fed the little creature. Each night, the mouse slept safely inside the cave. Over time, the mouse grew healthy, strong, and fat. It had never known such safety and care before. But peace never lasts forever. One day, a wild cat roaming the forest noticed the fat mouse near the cave. Its eyes gleamed with hunger. The moment the mouse stepped outside, the cat chased it. Terrified, the mouse ran back into the cave and hid behind the saint's robes, crying and pleading for help. The saint chased the cat away, but he could see the deep fear in the mouse's eyes. He thought to himself, "The cat will come again, and I may not always be here to protect him." Moved by compassion, the saint used his spiritual powers and transformed the mouse into a cat. Now, the mouse no longer feared cats. As a cat, he roamed the forest freely. He felt strong. He felt confident. For the first time, fear disappeared from his life. But again, peace was temporary. Power increases, fear remains. One day, a wild dog spotted the cat and began chasing it. The cat ran for its life, straight back to the cave, hiding behind the saint once more. The saint sighed. Once again, he showed kindness and transformed the cat into a dog. Now as a dog, the mouse felt even stronger. He walked proudly through the forest. Smaller animals ran away at the sight of him. But then came a tiger. The king of the forest spotted the dog and chased it without mercy. Trembling in fear, the dog ran back to the cave, crying loudly for help. The saint looked deeply into the creature's eyes. Fear still lived there. So once more, the saint transformed the dog into a powerful tiger. Now the mouse had become the most feared animal in the forest. As a tiger, he ruled the forest. No animal dared to challenge him. He walked with pride, strength, and confidence. But one day, something unexpected happened. A hunter entered the forest. The sound of a gunshot echoed through the trees. The tiger froze. Fear rushed back into his heart. He ran back to the cave, shaking, crying, "Please save me. The hunter will kill me." The saint closed his eyes for a long moment. Then, with a sacred mantra, he transformed the tiger into a human being. Now, the mouse had become a man. As a human, he felt joy beyond words. He was respected. He was powerful. He could speak, think, and dream. He went to a nearby village. People welcomed him. Over time, he began imagining a normal human life. Marriage, a home, children, respect in society. But then, a dangerous thought entered his mind. I was once a mouse, and only the saint knows. Fear slowly turned into insecurity. Insecurity turned into suspicion. Suspicion turned into darkness. If the saint ever tells anyone, they will laugh at me. They will reject me. I will lose everything. And then came the most dangerous thought of all. If the saint is gone, no one will ever know. Blinded by fear and pride, he picked up a sharp weapon and walked toward the cave. The end of the journey, the moment he stepped inside, the saint looked at him. The saint saw everything: the fear, the greed, the pride, the evil intention growing inside his heart. Before the man could take another step, the saint raised his hand and chanted a mantra. In an instant, the man was transformed back into a tiny mouse. The mouse screamed in terror, ran out of the cave, and disappeared into the forest. He never returned. This story carries a deep and timeless truth. No matter how much power, success, or respect you are given, your thoughts decide your fate. The mouse was given everything: protection, strength, power, even the life of a human. But one uncontrolled thought destroyed it all. It did not begin with action. It began in the mind. In our own lives, a small negative thought, jealousy, fear, anger, ego, if left unchecked, slowly grows. It changes how we think, then how we behave, and finally who we become. Today's world is full of noise, comparison, pressure, and distraction. Our minds are constantly under attack. That is why mastering your thoughts is more important than mastering the world. Because every great success and every great failure starts first in the mind. Control your thoughts and you control your future. Ignore them, and even one single thought can destroy everything you've built.